YouTube, Darren here. I'm going to show you what I've been working on this afternoon. Well, part yesterday and part this afternoon when I got off work. This was that fence panel that the whole fence line right here had gotten broken during the last tornado that we had come through with a lot of winds, and it had finally fallen and everything, and the wisteria was taking over it. So what I was wanting to do was go all the way down this thing completely and redo it. And so I'm finally able to do it now. I'm killing and poisoning all that wisteria. Trim back my Rose of Sharon bushes, what was left after the wisteria got through with them. And then I had to cut and trim back everything that the wisteria had gotten in my crepe myrtle there. And then that's privet. And I'm going to cut it all the way down to the ground because I hate privet, and go all the way down to the Japanese maple. And that's just going to be a clear running fence line just like this. No privacy fence here. So that's what we've been working on this afternoon. But I did want to show something else over here on the shop pumpkin. Those pumpkin seeds that we planted a month ago, and they're doing huge. They're doing really good, growing all over the place. Haven't had any female flowers yet. Most every one of these flowers you'll see are male. They've already closed up for the day, or I'd show you the difference. In a nutshell, the male flower has a little pecker, the stamen. Let's get over here now. And this is all the stuff that I'd cut down and drug over here today. So I got it all cleaned up, and then I brought more crap over, but I'm trying to get it all. Figured I'd go ahead and grab this one while I'm coming over here. This is that 17 horsepower Tecumseh that is blown. And that'll look good right there for the moment. Let's see, got 1, 2, 3, 4 outside now. Here before it got any darker, really. BC, I just got this in the other day. It is a 48-inch cutting deck for a John Deere. The front bracket is missing. This is something I picked up as scrap. Did you need any parts off of it? It's a 3-blade cutting system. The blades are actually in pretty good shape. I mean, they would need to be sharpened as well. I didn't know what size yours was. So let me know. Here's Murray Gator. And we are continuing with the plans. 820 is going to go in with the solid axle, locker, live axle there. With the pedal block bearings, and then we're going to have number 50 chain, and that will take care of that. It steers fairly good. Doc Sprocket had mentioned how I do it, and actually this axle is slightly lower than the other one, making this one the pivot when you turn. I always keep good aggressive tires on the front as well, so it will dig when you turn, and it turns pretty well. Alright guys, back over to the shop. What I'm getting ready to do is make a pulley to go on Franks Mower here. I've got some pieces and some parts. This is a 6-inch diameter, but it's not really quite a true 6-inch, so it's probably going to be, it's a deep V, so I'm going to say it's going to be a 5, something like that, which it will fit in here no problem at all. It's one I've had around and I've been saving, but you'll notice no keyway. So I got half. Now I got to get the other half. That's what we're going to do. We're going to cut the keyway off of this one, and what I have done, you'll see I've marked it with tape. That'll help me keep my cut straight and square. You can also get a worm clamp and push it all the way down and snug it up, and then start your cut right beside the worm clamp, and that will act as a really good guide. But I'm just going to use this tape method. Alright guys, more to come. Oh, since we are going to be using a grinder, glasses and earplugs. Finished product. You can see the keyway. We're actually going to trim this down a little bit, but we're not going to do that till the very end. Now, this guy, I do need to trim this piece down a little bit as well. So, I'm going to mark this with the blue tape again, and then we're going to start cutting. I've got the two pieces prepped. We're getting ready to weld them up, but I did want to show you something to line them up on the shaft. You can take the shaft, slide them on there, mark it, tack it, and then pull it off and weld it in place. And that works really good, and I have used it a lot. But you can also, this is a, I don't know if you can see it, 18mm socket. And for those who want the specifics, that 18mm socket is 1 inch. That shaft is 1 inch. So you can use that if you needed to. Bear in mind, you're going to have the key to futz around. So if you didn't cut it where you can get enough up in there, it's going to be a problem. Probably want to just stick with sliding it over the shaft to get everything lined up. Alright guys, let's see if we can get ready to weld this thing up. More to come. Guys, now we're back using this little DC inverter welder. Maybe not, I just blew a freaking breaker. Damn it. Alright guys, more to come. Okay, so I went and got the generator. See if we can get this thing welded up, guys. More to come. There we go, guys. I know it's an ugly weld, but it is done. That's it. Going in the house. It's time for dinner. Thanks for watching, guys. We got it finished for Frank though, so that one's taken care of, and that'll just give us a little bit. We'll be a little bit further along in the process. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing, guys. Thanks for all the shares as well. I really appreciate it. Y'all gonna make some mayhem.